Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alhamdulillah.
In my school, I was wearing an abaya and himar before, but now I've got in trouble. So, can I wear a long black skirt and a really loose, like, jumper or shirt on top that doesn't show the shape of my waist or thighs with a hijab? Is it permissible?
Arman from India.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, is there scholarly census that no Musaf of the Quran has ever existed or could ever legitimately exist that differ from the Quran as it was revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Sheikh, I feeling I am not Muslim without believing it correctly, so please can you explain that?
There is nothing to explain. If you believe that there is another Quran than the one we have, you're a kafir. There's no need to confuse yourself. The consensus of the Muslims, all the Muslims around the world believe that there is only one Quran, and that is the one we have available today. And tens of millions of Muslims memorize it by heart, not missing one single letter. If you believe in that, you're a Muslim. If you doubt it, then you're not, because you don't have proof and you are doubting the essence and the core of Islam, which is the Quran. So you're not a Muslim. There's nothing to be confused about. Or from the UK.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alhamdulillah.
In my school, I was wearing an abaya and himar before, but now I've got in trouble. So, can I wear a long black skirt and a really loose, like, jumper or shirt on top that doesn't show the shape of my waist or thighs with a hijab? Is it permissible?
My daughter, you live in the UK, and it's a country known among all kafir countries to be the best and the fairest and the just of all. Alhamdulillah, the Muslims in the UK fairly are treated in a way fairly than other countries. We're not talking about the right-wing extremist. We're talking about, generally speaking, the people are fine with you being Muslim, wearing the khimar, wearing the niqab, wearing your abaya. They have no problem with that because they're, generally speaking, fair and logical people. Unlike adjacent countries to the UK, where they ban the hijab and the niqab and they're Islamophobe and they hate anything that is related to Islam because of their racism. And because it's not the time to discuss these things. So you need to be steadfast on your religion. The moment you compromise a bit, Shaitan would pull your legs all the way. He's not going to be satisfied by you wearing a long skirt and a jumper and covering your body with this or that, because later on he would compromise in the size of the skirt, how tight it is, the jumper color and how tight it is, should it be fitting or not. And this is how Shaitan works. Look at the many women who were niqabi, started showing their niqabi pictures on Instagram, ended up in 6 months to a year taking off the niqab, taking off the abaya, and wanting to be like all these celebrities, showing flesh and the likes. May Allah protect us. So the answer to your question, no. Remain steadfast. Don't compromise your religion. When dogs bark, they don't bite. Let them bark. Let them criticize. Let them pressure you. You remain steadfast. Your grades, your performance, your ethics and moral conduct would define you and make you a better person than all of them. A man from India.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam wa barakatuh.
Hayyakallah. So, Sheikh, the scholars here believe that it's must to make wudu after doing the mandatory ghusl based on the hadith which states that touching the private part breaks wudu. But I believe the opinion of Sheikh Ibn Uthaymeen. So, should we make wudu at the end of mandatory ghusl or not? Jazakallah khairan.
Wajazak. First of all, Akhi, the question doesn't make any sense. If the scholars of your country believe something and you believe in one scholar who is a knowledgeable scholar and trusted scholar like Ibn Uthaymeen, and you follow him, your question doesn't make any sense. So are you telling me I should abandon what I believe in and the evidences that I follow and instead follow a bunch of scholars in my country just because Simon says? Doesn't make any sense. You are obliged to follow the Quran and the Sunnah. If you're able to interpret that on your own because you're a highly decorated student of knowledge, so be it. If you're a layman and don't have the ability to do so, you have to abide by what your scholar whom you had chosen to be your guide because of his religious knowledge, his commitment, his ethics, his wisdom, etc. In this case, don't look elsewhere for other opinions. Just stick to what your scholar says, and alhamdulillah, that would be sufficient. And I'm from India.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam to Allah.
Sheikh, my parents are government employees in India, and their salary is deposited into bank account. And the bank automatically gives interest on the deposited amount. And since India does not have a Sharia complement banking system, avoiding interest completely becomes difficult. So we don't use this interest money for our personal needs. However, because income tax has to be paid on annual income, my parents had some amount from their halal salary to the interest amount and use it to pay the tax, so that we don't use the haram money for our household expenses. So is this permissible in Islam? If
We've
not, what is it?
answered this before, stating that interest money is haram for us to use, and we have to cleanse our wealth by disposing of it in means of charity without anticipating any reward. Using the interest money to pay taxes or to pay fines to the government is not permissible, because I am utilizing the haram money to protect my wealth. So as if I am using it for my own benefits, which is not permissible. Take the interest, dispose of it while resenting it and hating it in means of charity. Give the taxes due to the government from your own halal money while anticipating the reward from Allah for the haram they are extracting from your halal wealth unlawfully.